Welcome to the Online Success Journey podcast, your opportunity to discover and learn from entrepreneurs like yourself. This is not your typical podcast, but a place where you can get the real story and find out how real people encounter speed bumps and detours, but journey through to find success. Now here's your host for the Online Success Journey podcast, Patience.
Welcome to the Online Success Journey podcast. This is episode 382. Make sure you click subscribe right now so you'll never miss a journey. I post one episode each week and each guest has a fascinating story to tell. Today we have Chris McShanag. Chris is a transformational leader, brings extensive experience in delivering successful business solutions through innovative and scalable solutions. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are you, Patience?
I am fine. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
You are welcome. My audience are excited to hear your story. Just start by telling us one thing we are going to learn from you today.
One thing I think we're going to learn today is the paradigm shift as it comes to staffing and resourcing. That remote staffing is really an option and actually one that can accelerate and expand your business, not only reducing costs, but also increasing productivity and results.
Wow. I can't wait to hear more about that. Let's get started with the basics. Can you tell my audience a little bit about your background, about what you did before you started your business?
Certainly. So my background, interestingly enough, started in the asset-intensive industry, but I got involved in healthcare through being part of the board of Ronald McDonald House Charities. I really felt a need, an opportunity that I could give back and developed a passion on how we could help healthcare here in the US and, of course, across the globe. And that really brought me into the business. Previously, I had a consulting company that worked with large health systems and hospitals to improve their processes and their strategies. I realized very quickly that the biggest cost and difficulty within health systems and healthcare is really attracting and retaining the best team members. And so I got connected with a couple of very amazing founders, Dr. Stephen Kuffman, who's a maxillofacial surgeon, and Dr. Omid Shea, a gastroenterologist. Based here in the US. They had formed a company called MedVA, and they asked me to come on board as their president and chief operating officer to run the day-to-day operations and strategic direction of the business. And so I'm very excited and blessed to have that opportunity and able to really impact clients and health systems around the world.
Wow, what a background, Chris. Why do you do what you do?
Really, why I do what I do is just so that I can give back to the community and the healthcare community. What we've noticed is, in healthcare is such a basic and important need for us. And, with reducing reimbursements and continued cost pressures on our health system and through, of course, the pandemic, provide a unique opportunity to really help our physicians and our doctors, as well as the folks in the administrative side, because what we've noticed in the since 2020 to 2022, we're seeing a 47% burnout in our physicians. And that's not just in the physician side, but if you translate that to nurses, 2 in 5 nurses are now looking at leaving their practice or leaving their health system or their clinic through to stress. And then additionally, on top of that, 1 out of every 3 administrative staff members are saying that they're leaving based on the stress and burnout of their role. And so our goal at MedVA is to really come alongside our clients to help them in the staffing needs, so to offload those administrative tasks to allow them to do what they're all trained to do, which is take care of patients and provide the best healthcare they can.
Thank you. What makes BizVA unique?
So MedVA is our medical side of the business, and that helps in the healthcare side. But BizVA is our business side of the business, and so that supports virtual assistants across all businesses. And so what makes us unique is we don't just find people and place them with you. We recruit the best. We put them through a compliance testing. We also put them through dedicated training. And then we provide ongoing support to our virtual assistants through evergreen training and ongoing coaching, as well as we provide our clients with personal relationship managers and account managers so that they can really support their clients on a day-to-day basis to see what they could do. Because as I mentioned, in the healthcare space, we're seeing that kind of burnout, and it's very similar in the business community. It's actually up to 42% in the business community. And the biggest struggle that they say is employee turnover. Outside of kind of time management, technology, and marketing costs, employee turnover is their biggest concern. And so our goal at BizVA is to really come alongside young entrepreneurs as well as established businesses on how we can drive better results for them and support their business through taking care of the administrative tasks to allow them to focus on more strategic initiatives.
Let's put man aside. How do you know you are successful?
The way we know we're successful is we're always focused on what's the most important number. And the most important number for us is continued profitable growth. And through being able to achieve profitable growth, then we're able to take care of our clients. And really our mission is to consistently exceed our clients' expectations by providing high-performing virtual assistants that are the best choice for them. And our vision is really to maximize the returns of our services so that we can become the industry leader. Because the purpose we've really set for this company is enriching the lives not only of our VAs and our team members, but also our clients and also the communities that they engage within. Because our goal is always to relentlessly improve how we meet and exceed our customer expectations and requirements and continue to develop and improve our virtual assistant teams. And so we provide our services more of a managed service than just a recruitment arm. And in addition to that, we're building out kind of a technology platform that will really allow our clients to make it a seamless process to onboard and hire staff on a regular basis.
Tell my audience about the magic moment, the day it suddenly all went right for you.
I don't know if there's a day, but it's really been a journey for us. I think the difference that really was a magic moment for me is seeing the difference we can make not only in our clients and the work they're doing and the ability for them to grow, but also the difference we're making by the investments we make in the Philippines for our virtual assistants, as well as our virtual assistants in Latin America, because we provide not only support out of the Philippines, which, by the way, is the third largest English-speaking country in the world, we also provide services out of Latin America to provide bilingual services. And so I think for me, the aha moment or the magic moment was really seeing the difference that we can make in our clients to be able to grow, but also the difference we can make in the communities and our team members in the Philippines and Latin America to help them grow and the amazing things they've been able to do by working with us.
What is the most valuable thing you have ever given away?
Wow, that's a great question. I think for myself, I just became a grandparent. So that's one thing I think for me is just an amazing gift. And so I think the biggest thing of value I think I've ever given away is really a car to a lady that was struggling, a single mom that really couldn't get around and couldn't get to work. So that's probably, for me personally, the best thing I think I've given away. Professionally, I think for us, really coming alongside some of our team members in the Philippines through some of the natural disasters that occurred in the last couple of years, are really providing them with housing and capabilities to sustain their lives.
What is one thing that has contributed to your success?
I think what's really contributed to our success is our relentless goal to exceed not only our customers' requirements, but also continually develop our virtual assistants. As I mentioned, we have ongoing coaching that we do, but we've also intentionally invested in what's called MedVA and BizVA University, whereby our VAs have the opportunity to conduct ongoing and evergreen training, to also be able to continually learn on new practices and procedures. On top of that, how we can focus on what's the most important number. And so our marketing is really how do we convert strong leads on our we really target client experience as a key metric for us. VA experience is a key metric for us to really know that we're continually winning.
If you could rerun the first year of your business, what would you definitely not do?
What we definitely probably not do is go too quick too soon. Because initially, there was such pent-up demand through the pandemic for our services. I think we got a little ahead of ourselves. And so I think what I would probably do a little differently is really be clear on the expectations and define what we now have in place called our IVP, which is our ideal VA profile, and to be ensure that we're really targeting that as we bring on and hire virtual assistants, that we're ensuring the top quality. as well as one of the other differentiators for us that I would actually continue to enhance is we provide medical and retirement benefits to our virtual assistants that really allows us to attract the best and the brightest.
What did the 2020 pandemic teach you as the company? Or what did you learn from it as a company?
I think what we learned as a company is we can grow very fast. We can definitely deliver for our clients quickly. We have an ability to really turn very quickly and grow. But also we learned that we want to make sure that it's focused growth and that we're growing in the right way and that we align not only the demand that's coming in from our clients, but the supply of the virtual assistants that we're providing for them. Additionally, I think we learned that there's so much more you can do remotely than we ever thought we could. And so the use cases and the problem statements that we were able to fix really expanded based on 2020 as people were more open to leveraging remote staffing.
Thank you. Tell us how to start with BizVA.
Well, it's a very simple process. And so you can go to our website, bizva.com. That's B-I-Z as in zebra, VA.com. Book a call. What will happen at that point is you'll have a salesperson will contact you, schedule some time. They'll sit with you to understand your pain points. Once that you've had an opportunity to have a conversation with them, they'll provide you 3 to 5 resumes as well as a 1-minute video. So you'll be able to listen and meet the virtual assistants that they're providing for you, that the team has already aligned and reviewed within our pool of virtual assistants. Then you'll have an opportunity of one of two things. You can either select that virtual assistant and hire them immediately, or you may decide to interview. We then walk you through that interview process. We walk you through the onboarding process. We try and make it as seamless as possible. We take the heavy lifting of the human resources and pieces like that. And then basically we get them onboarded to your practice. We walk through that process. One of the things we encourage our clients to do is spend some time with your virtual assistant like you would any new employee. Provide them some training on how you like things done within your business. And then you're really off to the races, and it's as seamless as that. We have our team members, like I said, provide coaching to our VAs weekly for the first month and every other week thereafter. And then you'll have, like I said, a personal relationship manager who'll work with you, and they'll be checking in with you regularly to make sure that the services are being performed. It's a very simple process. We have an onboarding portal that we walk folks through, and actually we're in the process of building out a additional client portal, so you'll be able to not only hire your VAs, but you'll be able to see the current time of your VAs, your invoices, and all the necessary information.
What grounds you as a person?
What grounds me? I think my fantastic wife grounds me. I have 4 amazing children. As I mentioned, I just recently became a grandparent. So I think what grounds me is really knowing the difference I'm being able to make in the community for the future generation of those that are going to be leveraging our healthcare and system, as well as those that are in the business community. And so we do a lot of work in the real estate, legal, finance areas, and providing ongoing customer service for a lot of our clients. I think that's what grounds me, is knowing that what I'm doing today is going to leave a legacy and a difference for those in the future.
In your business, do you have a mentor or a coach yourself?
I do, yeah. So I leverage a number of mentors, and I'm actually part of a mastermind group of fellow CEOs around the area that we pour into each other on a monthly basis. It's an Execute Mastermind group led by an amazing gentleman called Lee Benson, who has a company called ETW, Execute to Win. And I really enjoy that time. We get to pour into fellow leaders and learn from them.
What is the most valuable thing your mastermind group has told you?
Really, I think the most important thing is to always be thinking about value creation. What can you be doing each and every day to increase and accelerate value creation, whether it be value for your clients, value for your team members, value for the community that you serve. And so I think that's the one thing that I've learned most importantly, and always making sure the most important thing is right out in front and is set clearly and articulated within your companies, so that everybody is kind of focused on what's most important, where they're going, and setting a clear, strategic direction.
Tell us about the referral program.
Yeah, we have a very robust referral program. And so one of the things we've put in place is we've very quickly realized a referral from a client goes a long way. It's one of the best things that we can do. And so we provide our clients credits to their existing invoices or check payments for referrals. We love working with our clients on referrals and partnerships. And so the ability to do that, we can electronically handle that through our website. We provided kind of a referral link that you can share with your clients, and then that'll make sure that that's aligned with our referral partners.
Thank you. Let's talk about your business. Tell us more about it and how can we join it?
Fantastic. Yeah. So as I mean, BizVA is an amazing company. It was founded, like I said, by a couple of founders, two founders in particular, Dr. Shea and Dr. Kaufman, really through the amazing growth of our MedVA business on the medical side of the business. And so it's grown to over 1,500 virtual assistants supporting almost 500 clients today. We've experienced a significant growth. And as I mentioned, a key focus really is across a number of key businesses. Initially, it's really in that client service and inside customer sales, as well as real estate from a property management perspective, legal from a kind of paralegal legal forms, as well as on the finance from a bookkeeping. But we also go a step further, and we've done doing a lot of work with our clients in the e-commerce Amazon space, as well as in the multimedia space. And so the big change for us is that we're really focused on helping our clients from an inside sales perspective with handling incoming and outgoing prospective calls, managing customer orders, from a receptionist perspective, handling phone communications, client communications, managing appointments and clerical items, as well as on the bookkeeping side, handling all of your financial needs. And so what we've intentionally done is invested in the best and the brightest so that we can make them available for our clients to really offload those burdensome administrative tasks to allow them to focus on more strategic things on how they can grow their businesses. And through that, we've seen cost savings of like 70% for a number of our clients, and even productivity savings up to 70 to 80% through being able to offload those tasks and then allowing them to focus on what's most important.
And where do we find your website and how can we connect with you?
Fantastic. Yeah, our website is bizva.com. And so it's bizva.com, but you can also connect with us through a number of social media platforms, through LinkedIn at BizVA Recruitment. You can contact us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course through the web. And so the best way, I think, to connect with us is go to the website bizva.com. You'll be able to click a button that'll say book a call, and you'll get an opportunity to meet one of our fantastic team members, and they'll be able to kind of guide you through the business and help you understand. But at any time, happy to speak to anybody if they'd like. Hopefully, we can get my contact details shared through this podcast. But really, there's a number of different ways you can connect with us over many social media platforms. But I think the best one is through the website. But don't also hesitate to reach out to me personally by my email.
Thank you. There will be more from Chris in a moment. If you are encouraged by Chris's journey, please go to my website at onlinesuccessjourney.com, where you will find more amazing free content. Are you struggling to achieve one or more of your major goals? Do things like fear, confusion, and overwhelm get in the way? Then maybe I can help. I work with clients to support them get unstuck and make massive leaps forward to create their dream life. Go to onlinesuccessjourney.com/coaching and let's chat on Zoom to see if we are the right fit for each other. That's onlinesuccessjourney.com/coaching. Now, Chris, I would love for you to share more with my audience if you're up for it.
I would love that. Thank you, Precious.
You are welcome. Do you watch movies?
I do, yes. My wife and I are big movie fanatics.
Tell us, what is your favorite movie that has some relevance to being an entrepreneur?
Probably one of my favorite movies that relates to being an entrepreneur what comes to mind is the Italian Job. While it's focused on kind of a criminal mastermind, I really like the way that it's focused on improving and helping others. And that's really what our business is about, improving and helping others. And so that's really probably one of the movies that stands out to me, probably resonates with, being an entrepreneur and kind of growing something that benefits a larger community. Because I firmly believe as an entrepreneur, we're here to create and make a difference. And that's probably one of the things that resonates most with me.
If your business was down its last $100, how would you invest it?
I would invest it in telling the story of the difference that we're making in our clients and in our team members' lives.
If you had a little note in your pocket, what would that be?
I think the note that would be in my pocket would say, always be moving forward, always be focusing on what's most important, and always be intentional on how you can make life and the world we live in better and leave it in a better place than you had before.
Do you feel like you succeeded or like you are only on the way?
I feel like I'm only on the way. I think the virtual assistant market and staffing as a whole is a $40 billion business opportunity, and I think we're just getting started. With the amazing growth we've had and continue to have, where we're bringing on approximately 100 virtual assistants a month and engaging an additional 50 clients a month, I think it's untapped what we can do, and expanding outside of the US, Canada, and Australia into the European countries, I think is a huge opportunity for us.
Will you ever stop?
I don't think I'll ever stop. I think for me, I get bored very easily if I'm not moving forward. And so I'm always constantly challenging myself, whether it be on a business front or even on a personal front. I always like to have challenges and goals ahead of me that I'm continuing to strive for. My goal is always at the very end of my life to have done as much as I possibly could, and to meet that person, that future person of mine that really determined that I achieved all that I was brought on this earth for.
What questions could I ask you now as we come to the end of our time together that will help you to share some additional wisdom to our listeners?
I think probably the questions that would be helpful is, why is remote staffing different or better than on-person staffing? And what is different between our business and those that we compete against? Two things, right? So I think what differentiates us in the market and really from other competing companies is we provide dedicated personal relationship managers. And so a lot of the businesses will place somebody with you and then there's no more connection with the company. We're very intentional to continue to build and focus on that client experience. Additionally, we constantly work with our VAs to provide additional education and mentoring. As I mentioned earlier, we also provide medical and retirement benefits because we believe that investing in our virtual assistants is going to bring longevity for our clients and then longevity for the business. And as we know, one of the biggest difficulties for an entrepreneur or a business owner is to continually have to rehire and retrain folks. And so we've been able to achieve a 97% retention rate with our VAs and clients because of that, because we continually invest in them. The other difference is there's no startup cost when it comes to us. We provide cultural training and it's a flat fee. And so it's a standard hourly or monthly rate, and there's no taxes, there's no HR benefits. And so what we've seen from our clients is anywhere from a $80,000 to $90,000 cost savings per administrative staff member by leveraging remote staffing. And it's really been a game changer for a number of our clients, not only from a financial and a process improvement, but also if you think about it from a better customer service responsiveness, but also what's probably most important in today's society is allowing for more quality time, a quality time to think about, invest in your business and what I like to refer to as eating and dreaming, but also to invest in time with your family. And so many of our clients talk to us as we get engaged with them, is their goal is they just want to be able to leave work at work and be home and spend time with their family. And so one of the things that I pride myself on is providing extra time to our clients so they can be doing things that bring them joy and happiness and bring them fulfillment. And so that would be probably one of the things I want to make sure your listeners understand and hear, that our goal is not just to continue to grow the company, but really to grow a community where we're making a difference in so many people's lives.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Remind us how we can connect with you.
So you can connect with us through BizVA.com or on our social media platforms on Instagram at BizVA, on TikTok at BizVA, and then also by LinkedIn and Facebook. And then, of course, you can reach out to me personally at McShanag at BizVA.com.
Thank you. Chris, it's been great having you to share your success with us.
Well, I really appreciate the time this morning. Look forward to hearing more about your ongoing success as well, and your team members. And feel free to reach out anytime. We love these opportunities to share the amazing difference we're making in the business and in our communities.
Thank you. Remember, success is a journey. Don't wait. Let's start the journey. Patience and grace.
This is not the end of the journey. We hope you've enjoyed listening to Patience and her guest, and want you to know that there are hundreds of episodes available at onlinesuccessjourney.com. Patience would like to thank you for listening to the podcast, and she has a free gift for you on her website, including an audio compilation of her guests' best tips, uplifting stories, and even a bit of fun. Additionally, there are special clips of over 250 episodes that have never aired on the podcast and are only available to members of the Online Success Journey. Check the website and click on Join Now to get free and instant access. Of course, you know that listening to the journeys of others helps us each chart our own path. So make sure you're subscribed on the favorite platform you have to be notified as each new interview is posted. There are so many ways to stay connected to the Online Success Journey and listen in. And if you're enjoying the podcast, we appreciate your help in telling others. One of the best ways to share the benefit you get is to rate and review the podcast at Apple Podcasts and other sites. We appreciate your help and your willingness to share the journey. One last thing. If you're feeling a bit lost or overwhelmed on your own journey, Patience can help. Check out our coaching sessions on how to set goals and double your productivity while you're at the website. Working with Patience is a great way to get back on the right path. On behalf of Patience, and until next time, thanks once more for listening. It is our hope that this podcast will guide you on your own online success journey.